What's the dumbest I told you so moment you've ever had? I watched my son-in-law install the new smoke detectors. I knew he was doing it wrong, but I said nothing, and that silence ended up costing my daughter tens of thousands of dollars. As a retired electrician, I can tell you Kevin is the kind of guy who watches one YouTube video and thinks he's a master craftsman. He insisted my house needed a new smart security system and that he would install it himself to save money. He showed me his wiring plan, and I immediately saw the flaw. He was running the circuit for all the hardwired smoke detectors through the same breaker as the kitchen outlets. "Kevin," I said gently, "if a kitchen fire trips this specific breaker, all your alarms will lose power." He literally laughed at me. "That's not how it works, old man," he said, patting my shoulder. "This is a modern system. It has battery backup." I tried to explain that the battery only powered the central hub, not the individual alarms, but he got that condescending look on his face. He called me paranoid. To keep the peace with my daughter, I dropped it. I just watched him spend an entire weekend doing it completely wrong. 3 months later, I was in the backyard pulling weeds when a pot of oil on the stove flashed. It wasn't a big fire, but it generated a ton of thick, black smoke. The fire shorted the outlet and immediately tripped the kitchen breaker. Just as I had predicted, the house filled with smoke and the brand new alarms remained completely silent. A neighbor saw the smoke pouring from a window and called 911. The fire was out in minutes, but the smoke and water damage was extensive. The insurance adjuster, a methodical man named Gary, arrived the next day. He walked through the house, his face unreadable. Went to the breaker box, saw the tripped circuit, then looked up at the silent smoke detector on the ceiling. "Who did the installation on this system?" he asked. Kevin puffed out his chest. "I did," he said proudly. The adjuster made a note on his clipboard. "Are you a licensed electrician, sir?" Kevin's smile faded. "No, but I know what I'm doing." The adjuster's face went blank. He explained that the policy required all life safety systems to be installed to code by a certified professional. Since the non-certified installation directly caused the system's failure, and thus the extent of the damage, the claim was denied. My daughter just started sobbing. Kevin stood there, his mouth hanging open. It was the first time I'd ever seen him speechless. They had to take out a second mortgage on their own house to pay for the $40,000 restoration. My daughter told me Kevin now triple checks the batteries in their smoke alarms every single Sunday.